The Seahawks, who opened their new state-of-the-art facility, Quest Field, in 2002, will play host for our upcoming game between Buffalo and Seattle. Now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. He's tackled at the 34. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. The Seahawks line up with a nickelback. They'll give it off here. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. Picked up 10 yards. That brings up second down. Second down and very short coming up. Offset I formation in the backfield. Toss. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Little handoff. They will be short. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
The defense looks like they're going to send in the cavalry on this one. Mormon will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. He brings it in at the 14. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Throws it short. It's incomplete. He was hurried on that last play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Here we go, right. Blue 15, blue 15.
There's a play fake. Tipped pass. Third down coming up after that incompletion. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 28. Hasselbeck lines up under center. 3 receivers split out.
Here we go. White 80. Regular. Over Wasp, red man. Tonight. Wants a hard count.
Play action. Throws the bullet to the left. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
He drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. He couldn't hang on to it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Buffalo comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs.
Let's go. White 80. White, it's right. Numbers.
Hasselbeck dropping back. And it's completed. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
And they get him around the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 yards.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
Watch the ball. Alert.
Fakes to the back. Pass is complete. Tackled right around the 18-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, They don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Hold on.
Here's the give. Hit hard at the 15. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. It's second down, 6 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Wait, 80. Regular. Let's go.
He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. The defender got to him just as he threw the ball.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 15. Half.
Nice play fake. Looks left. Throws. Picked off. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11. Ace backfield this time. Little handoff. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
They'll throw on first down. Defense is getting pressure. He's dragged down on the play. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
Looks to pass. Throws it out. Harris was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Third and long, passing situation here. Ball on the 18. The Seahawks bring in their dime package. The Bills put a man in motion. Fakes to the back. Throws it. And he catches it. What a hit! The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Burleson fields it at the 26. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Left. White 80. White 80. Come on. Please.
Gives it off. Brought down around the 49-yard line. Jones gains 8 yards on that play. Second and 2. Ball on the 49-yard line. One man in the backfield.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. Blue 15.
Hasselback drops back. Passes to his left. He's brought down at the 50. Not much there on the screenplay. Third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 50. Single set backfield.
Here we go. White 80. White 80. Look out. Let's go get it.
On the run, he throws it. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
They get it out there on the toss. They tackle him for a loss. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Blue 15. New call. Let's go. Come on, guys. Be on.
Looks to pass. Passes the ball. Intercepted. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. Buffalo is up a touchdown. He gets his leg into this one. Morris fields it at the 2. He's hammered at the 31. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
Drops back on first down. Is there for the catch. And he's depleted at the 42. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Drops back to pass. Guns it to the middle. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Jones takes the give. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They get 6 there, and that will bring up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Come on now. We go right. Other side. White 80. White 80. Tom with our hook.
He's looking to throw. Passes. With the catch. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
Hasselback gives it up the middle. Brought down around the 18-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Looking to throw. He's under pressure. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They motion to the right.
Let's go right.
They're going to pitch it. And he will lose yardage on the play. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Looks to pass. He needs to make a decision. And they get him around the 35-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Mormon will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Burleson takes it at the 21. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Only one man back.
We go right. Regular. 15.
First down, looking to throw. Short pass to his left, and it's intercepted by the backer. He's down the sideline. To the 10. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
And they line up for the extra point. Here's the kick. Up and good. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Hasselback lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation.
Blue 15. Let's go. All right, let's keep him back, D. Turbo.
Back to throw. He passes short. Cuts back, and he's dropped. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
White 80. White 80. Let's go.
And they're coming after him. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You know, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Rifles it to the left. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Drops back to pass. He rolls right with the throw. Still perfect on the drive. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Play fake. Dumps it out right. Tackle at the 14. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 10-yard line. Jones gains about 4 yards on the play. They're 10 yards away. The Seahawks line up in a split back set.
Go. Here we go.
Throws off his back foot, and it's picked. What a brutal hit. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Lynch on the handoff. And they get him around the 20-yard line. Gain of 10. They line up at the 20.
Watch the switch.
Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back.
Come on, G. King's right.
Back to throw. Defense is getting pressure. And he caught it. The defender gets him to the ground. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Here's the halfback. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in the single back formation. Lynch on the handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. They line up at the 33. The Seahawks bring in the nickel package. He's looking to throw. He throws left. Makes the catch. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. Burleson takes it at the 23. Tackled at the 35. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They'll start at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Seattle comes out with an I formation.
We go right. White 80. Hey, White 80. Spare your lanes. Loco White.
Hasselback on 1st down. It's tipped and intercepted. And they get him at the 31. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Throws to his left, and it's picked. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Drops back on 1st down. There for the reception. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Jones is the single set back.
Right, come on. Here we go. Roger.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 47-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
There's a play fake. Off his back foot. It's picked. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Bills come out in the ace formation. Looks to pass. Throws out right.
The pass is
Reed was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Edwards comes to the line with 3 wide.
Turbo, single, single. Tiger. Go.
Fakes to the back. Pass completed. What a shot! That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Buffalo comes out with an I formation. Lynch takes the handoff. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Edwards comes to the line with 3 wide. Lynch on the handoff. Cuts by the defender. He's dropped at the 27. Gain of 2, and that makes it 3rd down. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Edwards calls for motion right. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of the ball. And it's caught. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
He fakes it. Tries for the end zone. And he scores. What a play. He just makes an easy grab there for 6.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
And they line up for the extra point. Here's the kick. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Hasselbeck lines up in the shotgun.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. No, you're good. Regular. Left. Regular.
Drops back on 1st down. He throws right. Completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 31. And they get 5 yards from that completion. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 31. Jones alone in the backfield.
Get your hands up up front. Here we go.
Hasselbeck calls for motion left. They give it to the tailback. Tackled at the 33. Jones gains about 2 yards on the run. Split backs this time. They motion to the right. It's a pass on 3rd and short. No connection this time. Branch was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The Seahawks are lining up to punt it away. Plackemire is waiting for the snap. He gets it away. Harris fields it at the 31. And they get him at the 45. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Listen. Let's go. Keep playing.
He throws on the run. Brings this one in. He's dropped at about the 35-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Take him. Now let's see what they got. 45. Right. Close right. Get off baby. Get off. Block, now, Philly.
Drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Around 5 yards on the throw that time. From the 32-yard line.
Swim.
Only one man back.
Touch. 48. Leo. 48. Don't let Friday. Rush. Go.
Little handoff. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 17.
You know, Marshawn Lynch may have had a few skeptics when he first came in the league, but anytime you get on this team, you know you're going to have to prove how tough you are. And he's delivered the big plays. He's delivered on the physical play. He hasn't backed down from anybody, and he always seems to do it with a little smile on his face. He's having fun playing the game of football.
Gain of 2. That brings up second down. The Bills come out in the ace formation.
Scatter. Regular, Luke 45. Come on. Turn it up.
Edwards will hand it off. Brought down at the 14. Not much there, and so it'll be third down. Lynch, the lone back.
Go get it, baby. 388. Keep playing, fellas. Let's go. Let's go back. Get the ball out.
Fakes to the back. He throws it. Brings it in. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Watch the reverse. Queen.
Setting up play action. What a catch! Touchdown! They went to their big fullback, who's rarely used in the passing game, and he got him 6 points.
Those big fullbacks, sometimes they have bricks for hands, but not this guy. He can hang on to it with anybody.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Bills line up with a nickelback.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 15. Pony.
He looks to throw on first down. Almost picked. Branch was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 29. Out of the I formation.
Here we go. Zebra. Blue 15. Let's go left. Come on, let's go.
Fakes to the back. Makes the grab. And he's knocked out at about the 35-yard line. Weaver caught that one for a gain of 7. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Screen. Sit down. Left, 21. Get it back.
Setting up play action. It's broken up, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets the punt away. Harris fields it at the 26. He got decleated. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. They line up at the 31.
Watch the ball.
Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation this time.
Close right. 45.
Drops back on first down. Catch is made. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Here's the give. Brought down behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger. Right your assignments, man.
Lynch gets it on the inside. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Mormon to punt. He gets it away. Burleson takes it at the 25. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
And they get him around the 34-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. From their own 34-yard line. The Seahawks line up in a split-back set.
Alert. Wait, 80. Wait, 80. What? Look at it.
He drops back. Throws on the run. He's there for the catch. He's dropped right around the 44-yard line.
You know, one of the dangers in playing against Matt Hasselbeck is he's so good at those quick throws and the West Coast style of offense and getting the ball out of his hands that every once in a while a defense tends to sort of creep down on him and try and make plays, and then all of a sudden, right over the top, he hits you for a touchdown. That's the kind of ability this guy has. Very patient, but has big play capability.
Hasselbeck is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation.
Wait, 80. Half. Here we go.
Hands it to the back. Brought down around the 40-yard line. About 7 yards there. That'll bring up third down. Seattle comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 23-yard line. A positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
Regular.
He fakes it. He scrambles away. Gets the throw off. The backer picks it off. A great individual effort by the defender to pick that pass off.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Short throw to the right. He's pushed out at the 30. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
He needs to get rid of it. And they got him. That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open, but so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive linemen, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
Back to throw. Here's the throw. It's completed. He's brought down at the 45. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
On play action, and he makes the one-handed grab. Just about 5 yards on that completion.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Roger. Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Edwards has completed every pass on this drive. Still good on the drive. Tackled about the 27-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Come on now.
Looking to throw. He's running out of time. Brought down at the 25. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Watch it, D. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go get it.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at the 10. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
48. You got that? 48. Alert, Marcus. Try to get you over there, baby.
He's looking to throw. And they're coming after him. He's in for the score. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
Set down. The kick is up. Buffalo with the big advantage. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. They get him at the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Seahawks come out in a single back formation. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. Burleson fumbles. Kozlowski grabs it on the ground. And the defense comes away with another stop.
You know, Tom, this is really getting laughable out here. It's one thing to get beat. It's another thing to simply give it away. And right now they're playing horrible football.
They'll go to work at the 48-yard line. Lynch alone in the backfield.
Tiger. 388.
Lynch gets the ball. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
With the pass. Oh, and he dropped it. Hardy was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 3 wide receivers set.
48.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the reception. And they get him around the 46-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Mormon is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. He gets it away. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Only one man back.
Don't give him a yard. We're talking about bring it. Come on, lock him down.
Drops back to pass. Passes it. There for the catch. 2 minutes to go in the half.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback. He's quick in the pocket. He has a quick release. He understands defenses, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
Drops back on first down. Throws middle. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Looking to throw. Passes right. He's dropped at about the 33-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
First down, looking to throw. Here's the pass. He makes another reception on the drive. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
It's 1st and 10. Just a minute to go in the first half of play. Hasselbeck sends a man in motion. There's a play fake. Looks for a man open. Can't hang on. Carlson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Jones, the lone back. Hasselbeck calls for motion left. Hasselbeck hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at about the 13-yard line. A couple of yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. Seattle motions right. He's looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. And the pass is knocked away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
And it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Shotgun formation.
Luke 45! Luke 45!
Drops back. Not much time to throw. Brought down at the 45. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Scatter, scatter, scatter! Right, right, right! Hey, let's go! Hey, look the stretch, look the stretch! Mike and Blizzard. Hey, right, move now! Hey, come on, come on! Stay in your lanes! Close right, Lucy! Come on, baby! Loco White.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 35-31. Here's the kick. Stays on his feet. Drilled at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
We go right, right. Regular, right, 80. Right. Chain. Reload. Here we go, here we go.
The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. Gain of 2.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Hey, let's go, baby. Hey, rush.
He drops back. He wasn't set when he threw. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
He's under a heavy rush. McKelvin intercepts it. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
He throws on the run. He's brought down at the 37. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at the 35. A couple of yards there. That brings up second down. Second down and 8. The Bills come out in a 2 tight end set.
Blue 25. Blue 25. Zebra. Move up.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Evans was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. The Bills line up with 2 tight ends. Fakes to the back. Almost intercepted. Hardy was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 4th down. The Bills lining up to punt. Mormon is back to punt. He'll try to keep this one out of the end zone. He gets it away. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. On the strike. Come on, man.
Here's the give. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Jones picks up about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 24. The Bills line up with 6 defensive backs.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80.
He drops back. Dumps it out right. He's hit hard on the play. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
He's brought down at the 33-yard line. So on 3rd and short, they move the chains with the pass.
And that was a good job by the receiver that time, knowing just how much he needed for that first down. Didn't get anything extra, but he got the first down.
And they use motion. Jones, the ball carrier. Drops behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He drops back to pass. Drops the sure pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Seahawks line up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Watch the run. Watch the run. Let's get it. Regular. Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't gonna...
Drops back. Fires it over the middle. Brought down at the 39-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He gets it away. Parrish fields it at the 22. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
Good yank. Good yank. Roger, roger, roger. Yeah, we see that screen. Come on, come on, come on.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. Tatupu has the interception. Tackled at the 34-yard line. That last interception, his second of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver. The defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15. Hey, don't lose your bite. Back up.
Defense closing in. He's sacked. Hasselbeck got slammed to the turf on that play. It's second down and a long ways to go. Seattle goes with the ace set here.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. Blue 15. That's right. We stopped the run first. Hey, empty. Bang it loud.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. McGee gets his hand on it. Branch was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Lines up with 4 wide.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. Wait, 80. What? You fell asleep. Play it. Regular. Put it up. Run it out.
He drops back. He throws left. Just clanks right off his hand. Burleson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The Seahawks are lining up to punt this one away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Come on, y'all. Let those quick out. Bang right.
Drops back. Throws on the run. Jennings gets his hand on it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
An exclusive level for luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
You playing, fellas? Close right.
He drops back. Throws it out. Tipped it away. Lynch was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 18. Lynch lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide.
45. Blue 45. Gotcha.
Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Knocked loose. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Punts it. Burleson fields it at the 40. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Back to pass. Gets the ball away, and it's completed. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 1 to go. The Seahawks line up in a split back set.
Let's go. Baby. Get the ball out. Blue 15. Blue 15. Freeze it. Regular. Look out.
Looks to pass. Off his back foot. He fumbled it. The defense gets it. It really seems like nothing has gone their way.
Well, I guess maybe they're just going to try to get it all out of their system today because nothing has been going right.
Edwards is lined up under center. Single back formation this time. Hands it to the back. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. Out of the I formation. Looks to pass. He throws right. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. Hardy gains a handful of yards on that reception. Edwards lines up under center. 3 wide receivers. Setting up play action. Short pass to his left. And he's knocked out at the 42. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Green 88. Quick games, 44 screw. Alert, Marcus! Queen! Right.
Little handoff. Tackled at the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Left. 48. That's 48. Friday. Watch the switch. No, you're good.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 40. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Blue 45.
Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Under. 48. Tiger. Let's go, D.
Edwards takes it back. Looks down the field. Trufant bats it away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. He makes another catch. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Royal is the man in motion.
Zebra. Queens, left smash free.
Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Edwards hands it left. Hit and dropped behind the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. On the 11 now. The Bills line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Scatter. You got it. Here we go, D.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. He's certainly a critical part of this team's success, and without his performance passing the ball in this one, I'm not sure they're winning at this point. They're lining it up for the point after. Here's the kick, and the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick from his own goal line. Still working. And he gets brought down hard. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Jones is the single setback.
Here we go.
He looks to throw on first down. And we have a flag on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Come on, White, 80. Hey, don't get that ball out. Keep coming. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
First down, looking to throw. Throws the bullet across the middle. And they get him at the 32-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Regular. Tom alert hook. Left.
Drops back. Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 38. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Let's go. Come on. Swim. White 80. White 80. Wide. Trent, you all right? We need that rock. Let's go.
Looking for an open man. Pass is complete. He gets knocked out of bounds at midfield. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Go, baby. Here we go. White 80. White 80. Here we go. Pony. Hey, what's the flag?
Sets up the play action. Throws it short. And he catches it. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Let's roll.
Back to pass. Moves to his right. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
Let the belly flip. King's right.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at midfield. Lynch picks up 2 yards with the carry. They line up at the 50.
Let's go.
Ace backfield this time.
Down. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Go, White. Let's get it.
He gets another carry. He fights forward to around midfield. Got maybe a couple of feet.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Luke 45. Block 99 Philly. Wake up, guys. Get ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Mormon punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Stay up. Hey, play the run. Close left, over right.
Little handoff. Brought down behind the line. You may want to dump that.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Come on, lock him down. Reload.
He's looking to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped in the open field. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Look out, go. Regular.
Drops back. He needs to get rid of it. Oh, and they got him. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
Plaquemire kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Parrish takes it at the 43. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Stay inside right here. Let's go.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled at about the 47-yard line, so they get around 3 on the draw. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 48. The Seahawks line up with a nickelback.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. 48. Watch the ball. Yeah. Crisscross. Let's stop it right now.
He drops back to pass. Gets the pass out. Defender gets his hand on it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one that wasn't intercepted.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Left. Blue 45. Blue 45. New call. Hey, watch the sideline. Right.
Inside give. Brought down at the 49-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
I hate to say this one is decided before it's over, but it's been very one-sided. Our score, the Bills 42, the Seahawks 3. Gets it away cleanly. It's down at the 2. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Throws it short. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
The Seahawks line up in an I formation.
Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
On play action. He steps out at the 3.
Completes the pass.
It's 3rd down now, 9 to go. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
Outside the field. Somebody a big play. Y'all get that rock, man. Put that thing in the zone.
Come on now. Left.
He's under a heavy rush. Safety. Not a real good job on that play.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Hit and dropped at the 47-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 47-yard line. Edwards lines up under center. Single backfield this time. Fakes to the back. The pass is away, and the defender intercepts it. And he's hammered at the 43-yard line. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
They line up in an I.
We up. White 80. White 80. Regular. Let the hook it.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. The offense lines this one up in shotgun with 2 tight ends.
Blue 15. Turbo, Simba, peel one single.
He drops back. Strong throw to the center of the field. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Hasselbeck is under center. I formation behind him.
Blue 15. Tango off the top. Watch a hard count. Don't give him a yard.
Pitch out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. Is there for the catch. Tackled at the 31. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
I got you. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Setting up play action. It's intercepted. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Hey, watch the screen. 28. Come on.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
With the catch. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Let's get off. Tiger. Blue 45. Blue 45. That action, baby. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Edwards drops back. Dumps it out left. Brought down around the 46-yard line. Gain of 5 through the air.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
The Bills come out with the offset eye.
Low drop. Green 88. Turn over, D. Green 88. Friday.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Third down, 5 yards for the first. The Bills come out showing 3 wide.
Come on. 48. Games, 22 press. Games.
Lynch takes it up the middle. And he's drilled at the 50. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's third down and long situation. And if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
He punts it. They down it at the 7-yard line. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Looking for a receiver. And he caught it. And they get him right around the 18-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
New call.
Sets up the play action. He's scrambling. Rolls right. They get to him. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in a game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Short pass to his left. He's tackled around the 19-yard line. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
With the pass. He couldn't hang on to it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He gets it away. He muffed it. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. It looked like he just simply dropped that one.
As a returner now, the number 1 rule, if you can't catch it cleanly, just get the heck out of the way. You cannot have a play like that happen to your football team.
Lynch gets it on the inside. And they get him at the 43-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. And that will bring up 2nd down. The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense. Edwards drops back. Scans the field. Grant catches it. Interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
We go right. Let's go right. Let's go. Let's get off this field now.
Sets up the play action. Throws it. Makes the catch. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Blue 15. Blue 15. Come on. Point it. Left.
They go with the run. Brought down right around the 22-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. From the 23-yard line. Hasselback lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers.
Regular. Half. Stay on side. Yeah, we see that screen. All our blitz.
Throws short. And they get him at the 15. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Burleson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Seattle comes out with an I formation. Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 13. They'll get the ball here at the 13. First down now and 10 to go.
Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Blue 45. Blue 45. Hard count. Dre's live. Come on, y'all. Watch those quick outs.
Drops back on first down. Looks for a man open. Batted away. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Man, play 3, man.
He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet out to his left, and it's tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
White ball. Raider. 48. Right.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. He's dropped around the 17-yard line. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Mormon will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Burleson fields it at the 37. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up or he's going to take one in for 6.
Here we go. Gotcha. Blue 15. Come on, baby.
Gives it off. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. White 80. White 80. Which way, Bobby Slam? Fargo.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. And the pass is knocked away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
The Bills line up with 6 defensive backs.
Here we go. What you doing? Blue 15. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Regular. Hey, empty.
Drops back. Strong throw. Brought down at the 38. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Queen. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Regular. White 80. White. Right. Left. Move up.
Under heavy pressure. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
New call. Here we go. White 80. White. Half. Wide.
Drops back to pass. Gets it off. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. 9-yard gain.
Gain of 9.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Seattle lines up in a pro set.
Blue 15. Right. Hey, watch this, man.
Drops back. He's running out of time. There for the reception. He's dropped around the 14-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Hands it off. He fights forward to about the 13. Just a yard there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Let's get it. What's the call? Get it back.
Tackled at about the 11. They got little there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Buffalo brings in the nickel here.
Green, 2-man. Regular. Come on.
Back to pass. Gets the pass away. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. They just get enough for the first down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, that's impressive.
Short throw to the left. It's tipped away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Hasselbeck is under center. They'll come up in an I this time.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Seattle sends a man in motion to the left. To the end zone. Picked off. How about that defensive play?
We hear so much about quarterbacks giving their receivers a chance to make a play on the ball. Much more today than they did 20, 30 years ago. Quarterbacks will throw the thing up for grabs, give their receiver a chance. That time, though, it got burned.
Lynch gets the carry left side. He's tackled at the 15. 4 yards on that play. That brings up 2nd down. The Bills come out with the offset I. They motion to the right.
Watch it, D. Let's go.
Fullback on the inside give. And they get him at the 22-yard line. Nice gain there, and they're able to pick up a crucial first.
And every first down in this situation means minutes tend to run off that clock. It is so difficult to get off the field when the offense can run the football like that.
Come on, man. Hey, inside. Be center out. Goes left. Keep coming. We got to play. Come on now. Let's go left. Chain. I near. Pony. Left.
Lynch gets the carry. Tackled at the 25. Just about 3 yards there.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Watch the fake. Scatter. 21. Green 88. Go, baby. Hey. Let's go. Come on. Stay outside him. We need that rock. Let's go.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Show the world, baby. So we got to go at him. Let's go.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 25.
Watch the ball. Go. Good, yeah. Go. Come on, guys. Reload.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 25. Didn't get much, and that makes it 3rd down.
No, you're good.
The Seahawks line up with a nickelback.
Hey, let's go now. Blue 45. Coming out quick. Blue 45. Over right. Tail left. Right. Zebra. Alert, run. Tiger. Let's go. Solid, close left. Hey, nasty. Empty, tag him. Yeah. Wake up, guys. Let's go, D. You got him.
He'll get it again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Burleson takes it at the 32. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. He's pushed out at about the 41. Don't adjust your TVs, it's true. The quarterback has just thrown for 500 yards.
You've heard the story about King Midas and everything he touches turning to gold. Well, that has been the case here today. This guy is slinging nothing but gold nuggets today.
And the bomb is away. Batted away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80.
Hasselbeck sends a man in motion.
Get off, baby, get off.
He drops back, looking for an open man, and it's caught. And they get him right around the 22-yard line.
Gain of 19.
A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
And I'm sure at least one of these teams is happy to see this one in. Our final score, the Bills 44, the Seahawks 3.